Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mid Pumister here today with the BBR Season 2 Team Builder and battle against JB Westside, coach of the Las Vegas Cinderaces. We are officially in playoffs, so it's either we win 3 straight games and we win the championship, or once we lose, we're just out. So before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. Around 60% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so just make sure to subscribe. It shows that you want to see more draft league content and you want to see more from me. So we did fight JB earlier on in the season. I believe it was it's around week 4 or week 5, I believe week 5, and we did beat him, but he has made some transactions. We beat him the first time he kind of choked early on in the game and it sent him really far back, but his transactions are super scary. Now he has he didn't have Scizor before. He didn't have Kadabra, so there's just a lot. So as you can see, his team consists of Zeraora, Talonflame, Kadabra, Kyurem, Krookodile, Garbodor, Scizor, Primarina, Tangela, and Throw. So his team is just very threatening between Zeraora, Kyurem, and Scizor. Those are all top tier threats. Those 3 mons in themselves cost more than half his team, but it just makes it that much more terrifying to fight because he has such a top-heavy team, but all those mons can be brought to every game and do work. Scizor, now that he has Scizor, especially destroys our team because we don't have a great way of dealing with it. It's just its steel typing just makes it really hard it just hits Giga extra hard. Excadrill doesn't like taking bullet punches. Squirrelpy doesn't like taking bullet punches, and anything that doesn't mind the steel hits doesn't want to get Bug Bite or U-turn, so it's just a big threat. Calm Mind sub Primarina does a lot of work again, as always. Krookodile is a Krookodile. It's just a Krookodile. It does a lot. It can set up rocks. It can try to beat my Necrozma. Kyurem is always a threat. I don't know if he'll bring it because last time he really didn't like it, but it's a Kyurem. It can be brought to any game. Talonflame has to be brought, as a decent way of stopping Whim's kind of Scolipede from doing much. His team, I feel matches up very well against mine, especially Zeraora, because I still don't have a switch into it. So it's just, he has a very good matchup. So I just have to, out prep and outplay. So as you can see, we're bringing Expert Belt Scolipede, Megahorn, Rock Slide, Poison Jab, Sword Stance. We're adamant with, I believe, enough speed for Kyurem. SD, Poison Jab, Rock Slide, Megahorn hits everything on his team for good damage besides the Scizor. We need to get that extremely weakened so Rock Slide would kill. But once we get to +2 and Scizor's either extremely weakened or gone, this mon just wins. It just wins. Because +2 Megahorn kills Zeraora, Rock Slide kills Talonflame. It's a Kadabra. Unless we sash, we kill it. Kyurem dies to +2 Rock Slide. Krookodile dies to regular Megahorn, but +2 just secures it. Krookodile doesn't want to take a +2 Megahorn. I think I already said that. Garbodor doesn't want to take Rock Slides, but we don't do much to it, but it doesn't do much to me. I've already said that Scizor. Primarina does not want to take Poison Jabs. Tangela does not want to take the dual stab, and it's the throw. It's not that big of a deal. Then you can see we're bringing Excadrill, just max attack with enough speed for, I can't remember if it was Adamant or Jolly Scizor. I believe it was Adamant, just because he had no reason to bring Jolly. So we just outspeed all of his team, and we outspeed, I believe it was Scarf Kyurem too, or it could have just been Zeraora. We outspeed a lot of his team, especially understand we're Life Orb. His ground resist is Tangela, and his immunity is Talonflame. Talonflame doesn't want to take Rock Slides, and Tangela doesn't want to get X-Scissor, or I can always make the prediction into Scolipede as if he brings Tangela, so it's just whatever he thinks is best for checking it, but nothing really wants to take the ground stab because Life Orb EQ just does a lot, especially because we're adamant max attack. Then we're max physically defensive Gigalith with the Smooth Rock, Stealth Rock, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Explosion, just physically defensive to try to take hits better from Zeraora, take hits from Talonflame. We can naturally eat hits from Kyurem, and a lot of the special mons we just don't beat, even if we're specially defensive. So I just went max defensive just to take as many hits as possible from the mons able to check. Because no matter what, we're not able to check Primarina. And we're not able to check like Krookodile or Kyurem. So, we can, but it's just like there's a lot of big threats on this team. And just being max physically defensive is the best thing I believe we can do. Then we're max HP, max Food F, Vaporeon, leftovers, Wish Protect, Scald Roar. Just so Calm Mind Primarina doesn't just sweep us, because we can't break this up, and this is our only pivot into Primarina. And like it helps us take hits from the Kyurem, Kadabra, even like a special Talonflame. So like this one can do some work. Like I want to be able to wish patch into things like the Gigalith into Muzakata and Necrozma to make sure they stay healthy, and just be able to, Scald. His only one that really wants to take it is Primarina, but we're built to, stop that. So I'm not too worried about it. Like I'm worried it's a Primarina with Calm Mind, but we can beat it. Then I have physically defensive Necrozma, Cosmic Power, Photon Geyser, Heat Wave, Moonlight. This can kind of just 6-0 if he doesn't have Toxic, Taunt on his Krookodile, and if we can get set up before the Scizor comes in. So we can set up with Cosmic Power, so we get the +1 defense and +1 Speed F, and then he just doesn't have a way to break this. So Photon Geyser and plus Heat Wave just kind of destroys his team. He could beat us with like sub-Roost Kyurem, because his pressure would make us run out of Photon Geysers and Heat Waves pretty fast. But that's like his only way of beating us is with Taunt on Krookodile, Toxic on anything, and then what I just said, the Stall Kyurem. And then finally, we just have max HP, almost max speed, Timid Whimsicott with the rest of the defense, Moonblast, Giga Drain, U-Turn, Defog. It outspeeds everything. The speed is for, I believe it's Kadabra, just because I wanted to at least have something that outspeeds it. Scolipede doesn't, but I'm not too worried about it. Like it's a Kadabra, but we have Sand, Gigalith that's specially defensive, Necrozma choose hits. If I get Cosmic Power, that Vaporeon just naturally eats hits. So I'm not too worried about Kadabra, but Moonblast, Giga Drain, U-Turn, Defog just does a lot. The dual stab hits his team super hard besides the Talonflame, and if I expect that to come in, I can just U-turn out and I can defog if he tries to hazard stack me with Spikes and T-Spikes, Garbodor, and then Stealth Rocks, Krookodile. So it's like I can get rid of the hazards to make it towards easier for Scolipede or Excadrill to set up and win. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the battle. And here we are with the battle. So he brings the Scizor, the Krookodile, the Talonflame, the Zeraora, Primarina, and a Throw. I'm not going to lie, I don't know what Throw does. Like, literally in the slightest. Okay, so it runs like Guts Flame Orb. I don't really have a great lead here, which is the problem. Like, no matter what I lead, he has something that can counter it. I kind of just want to lead Whimsicott, because like his ways of countering that are Scizor and Talonflame. And no matter what, I don't have a pivot into Scizor. Use Talonflame, I have a Vaporeon. So we're gonna try this. Good luck, have fun. I need to actually tell him that real quick. If he did not tell me have fun, so I hope I hacks him out. Not really. But, I just had to say that. So, tell him good luck, have fun. And let's see how this goes. He leads Arius. That's the Scizor, isn't it? The Primarina. Okay. And I'm not playing on my regular copies, so no custom shinies. I'm just going to U-turn out. There's no reason for me not to. If he stays in, he's a madman. If he stays in, I just go hard into... what's it called? Vaporeon. A modest True Scarf set does not outspeed me, but a timid one does. So that's just nice to know. Okay, so he's gonna switch up probably into like Talonflame, Scissor. I mean, good for you, because there's not much I can do to this. Okay, so you go down to 94. So you take 6%. So at 94%. I have a chance to kill you with X Control, but there's no reason for me to risk it. I'm going to go Vaporeon, and I'm going to throw up a Wish. And sorry if you hear my dogs, the person bringing my food's here, so he's leftovers. So now, this makes me think he's not, what's it called, U-turn? So I'm just going to Roar, as he probably goes like Zero Aura. Not even Zero Aura, I don't know what he would even go into, probably Primarina. So he does have U-turn. I did a lot more than I anticipated. 237 to 140. So I did 97. So he's Jolly. He's either Jolly or not max attack, which, you know, is totally fair. Scald was honestly pretty free there. So like I could have just clicked that. He's gonna go out into Arya Stark, which is the Primarina. But I'm rolling you out here. So just don't go into Zera. That's Krookodile. That's perfectly what I wanted. And he's Intimidate. So I think I'm just going to Wish up here. If I'm just clicking Wish here, it's totally free. He can taunt me if he wants, but then you're risking a Scald and me getting a burn. So you're switching out. Totally fine. Beef thing. That's thorough. So I really don't know what this thing does. Does he get burned here? He does not. So that means I can go into my Whimsicott here, because I actually still don't live the Poison Jab. But actually I can go into Necrozma, I suppose. Like, you can knock off me, but like, how much is that doing? Not very much. And as long as it's not like Circle Throw, I can set up on this. Okay, so he clicks P-Jab. I want to go back to full. So that is 203 to 177. So that only did 26. So you're not max attack. I'm clicking Cosmic Power here. Okay, so you're gonna switch out probably into Krookodile. It's like, now you don't really do much to me. Like, if you're max attack, you do 27 to 33 and you knock off my leftovers. So I'm just gonna Heat Wave here in case he's like Taunt or Dragon Tail like he was last time. So he goes for sub. I missed. That sucks. A lot. Because he would have been behind the sub, so now if he's like Sub-Toxic Protect, that's a big problem. He's bullshit. Let's see if Heat Wave breaks. Okay, it broke. So now I kind of just want a Cosmic Power alongside him. He could be Power Trip. I'm just gonna Heat Wave again here in case like I can try to get a burn or anything. Okay. 203 to 89. Okay, so now you're like 56. So I did 114. I didn't even think about Darkest Lair yet. So like, do I go hard Whimsicott, predicting Darkest Lair again? Or do I stay in and act like he's gonna get a sub up? I think I have to go into this. And because I want to keep this thing around for the throw, the Marina. Like it's a soft check to a lot of his mons. Just don't click sub here. Okay, so he got sub. So we're gonna go back to around 40. And honestly, I don't know what it gets to touch me. So I'm clicking Moonblast here. It's kind of my only play. I could have like Giga Drain, but there was also no reason for me to. So what does he have to touch me? Well, this isn't doing too much. 167 to 113. But this makes me believe he's not rocks. So he's at around 45. I kind of just want to U-turn out. Like if I get this play wrong, it's kind of a big problem. Like he has free Scizor and what's it called? Talonflame. But I guess if he goes Scizor, I don't have a play no matter what. I'm gonna U-turn out here. Okay, so he switched out. We got that prediction right. So he goes down to Talonflame. That's perfectly fine. So you're at like 97. So now I just go Gigalith. And I can't even like predict, I can't even make a double here because he can easily just, what's it called, click U-turn. Like this thing can't do anything to me. So you're at 90. I'm just gonna click rocks here because it's nice to get the damage on the Krookodile, literally everything. So he's U-turn. 191 to 72. So that is 19. Does that show me if he's like banned? I believe he'll just be rock. I'm at boots. Yep, that's just standard Jolly investment. Party has start this, the Scizor, or the Primarina, I mean. Do we see these lefties? Yeah, we do. We might have already seen that, but I don't remember. How much should I take from this thing? If he specs, I just straight die. Vaporeon doesn't switch in if he specs, but there's not much I can do about that. Like, I can try to, like, stall him out a little bit, but because of the stand, I can't get enough leftovers recovery. Clicks Calm Mind, that's what I expected. The same set as last time. My play is to 100% just roar him out here because I don't have another play. I could have, like, tried to go Excadrill and, you know, make a cool double, I suppose, but because if he's not invested, I would have killed. But I'm forced to roar here. He doesn't one-shot me unless he has Energy Ball. But he has Moonblast, so let's see how much this does. This does 168 to 83. So that does 85, which shows me he's not actually attack us. And this is the worst thing I could have got. He's gonna go down to 88 though, and he's Balloon. I think I'm just going to click Protect here to see what he wants to go for. But he's the same 0 Aura as last time, which is fine. If he clicks Bulk up here, that's kind of a problem. Plasma Fist. So he has a chance to kill Excadrill. With close combat, if he's Jolly, if he's Adamant, that just kills. I'm kind of forced to go Necrozma. Does he kill me if I go into Scolipede here with Plasma Fist? He does not, and he'll be put in range of the, what's it called? The Mega Horn? How much does Throw take from my Scolipede? But I can't just sack it off yet because this mon just wins. I kind of just feel like I need to go into Necrozma, but I'm wasting time. I'm going to go Whimsicott. How much does it do to Gigalith with this thing? He goes Volt Switch. 123 to 94. So that is 29. So he's not very invested. So that could have been a good Excadrill play there, but at the same time I can't touch him. So he's just gonna go back into Scizor. And so he's gonna take Rock, so he's gonna get 6% back from his lefties. I'm at a problem here because my defensive walls are getting weakened. So I'm gonna go hard Excadrill here. He clicks U-turn or SD here. If he's no investment, I have a good chance of killing. He's just gonna click Bullet Punch. This is 205 to 157. So that did 48. So now you're back at full. Okay, so your max attack Adamant. I'm just gonna click Earthquake and hope. That's all I can do at this point. You can always go 0 Aura here. Honestly, I just needed to get damage off on this thing for my Scolipede. So I could have just Rock Slided. That brings him then to around 25. Is he Superpower or he's Superpower? So Scizor kills Excadrill. But if you're at -1 attack, -1 speed, that's speed, -1 attack and defense. I can go into my Scolipede and set up here with SD. I mean, even Rock Slide kills here. But I'm just gonna go for the SD here. So we've seen U-turn Superpower and Bullet Punch. If you Roost here, that's a bad play because you'll be at around 0.35, so you'll be at around 85. At a +2, I kill. This is the throw. I have no idea what this one does. So my play is to Poison Jab crit here. Because if you're not max HP, if I crit, I do 109 to 129. So that puts you 25 and you have Rock Slide. But with Scizor, does he kill with Bullet Punch? Honestly, he probably does. It's a roll. He does 63 to 75 like HP, like raw damage. That play honestly should have just been to attack the Scizor in front of me and then pivot into Whimsicott on this thing. So School Feed kills. But if this Scizor does not kill me, I think I just win. I honestly think I just win. So he goes into Scizor. So he's into around 20. I'm at 65. There is a 81.3% chance he kills us. I go for Rock Slide here and hope he doesn't. Or he chokes. Just don't kill. Don't kill. We just got the roll. Full P kills Scizor. I think we just won. I legitimately think we just won. He's baiting the Rock Slide miss at this point. So this is Talonflame. Poison Jab is more than enough, so I'm not even going to risk it. Cruelty kills Talonflame. I'm going to Zero Aura. Poison Jab just kills. Cruelty kills Zera. He could have tried to like intimidate Shuffle with this Krookodile, so it couldn't, so like I would be forced to not be able to kill like the Primoreader or like maybe the Talonflame. But I think I would have got too much damage off on everything for that to work. So you're at 40%. I'm just gonna Poison Jab because that should kill, just based off of your investment I've seen earlier. Oh. Krookodile kills. Scorpion. I just didn't want to risk the miss there. And now I just go to Whimsicott and I believe I 1v1 against Primarina. I might actually not. I'm clicking Giga Drain here. Now this just got a whole lot scarier. So Whimsicott kills Krookodile. Now this is incredibly terrifying. I guess Necrozma can 1v1. I'm going to U-turn out into my Gigalith. I have to hope he clicks Calm Mind here. So I'm going to go into my Gigalith and click Explosion. The Moonblast into nothing kills me. But if he clicks a water move there, he's in a good position. Okay, so he clicks Calm Mind. He doesn't kill me here, and I'm going to click Explosion. If he has sub, that's just good for him. I don't think he would click that when he knows that Rock Slide would break it. I mean, even if he goes sub, that makes it easier for me to be whittled down. Just don't be sub. That's what we needed. I'm so glad I didn't change the explosion off of this like I almost did. So Gigalith kill this though. So you're at 20%. How much does Necrozma do? Necrozma does less. But I'm pretty sure Sand goes first. I just have to hope he's not Draining Kiss. As long as you're not Draining Kiss, I'm good. Or, okay, I just kill. Or Whimsicott kills Primarina. So we are going to win this 3-0, I believe. I'm going to be honest, I do not deserve this win. That roll was... You know, it's the game we play. I'm totally fine with getting the roll. I just wish I didn't have to do it to a good friend as JB, so make sure to go check him out. We are now going to be going to the semifinals, which unfortunately is where I've been losing all my playoff games these past few weeks. So hopefully we can make a championship push here and hopefully win this league. So go check out JB. There's not much more for me to say. So next week we either fight Crimson Seabed or Mad O'Shea. Both people we lost to in the regular season, so either way, it's going to be a terrifying match, so make sure to come back next week and see that. Go check out JB like I've said 5 million times. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.